Yo, do you emotionally eat? If so, don't scroll, because I'm about to facilitate a visual style counseling session centered around our mental health and emotional eating. And as I facilitate this, I'm going to use visuals such as anime, video games, and much more to make things click. And today, we're going to use the Pokemon Snorlax as our analogy for emotional eating. So, hey man, y'all subscribe, you feel the vibe, y'all tap in, and let's learn how to stop emotionally eating using the Snorlax Method. Hey man, let's get it. Because I'm from the ATL, twin, and when we smashing on those lemon pepper wings,
he made you the lemon pepper joints, but these got the sauce on them.
Oh snap.
we could be on them like forever, forever, ever.
It's forever, 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 ever, forever, ever.
But first, how you feeling, twin?
Yeah, we're going, twin. You gotta be just checking on you, know what I mean?
But first, what is a Snorlax?
The sleeping Pokemon. Snorlax isn't satisfied until it's eaten about 900 pounds of food each day, after which it promptly goes to sleep.
And across different Pokemon entries, what is said is the same. That it'll even nap in the middle of the road like nothing is happening. That cycle, eat to smooth, sleep to escape, mirrors emotional eating, where food becomes a quick fix for feelings. And when we chase comfort food to knock ourselves out, we ignore the real stress behind the urge. And over time, we start to not be able to pick up on the true signal of hunger and fullness. Snorlax move, rest, captures that numbing loop, crash after eating, sleep it off, and wake up with the same problem, the same triggers, the same emotion. And with its hidden ability, gluttony, Snorlax consumes its comfort earlier than needed, just like grabbing snacks at the first feeling of anxiety, not true hunger. And in real life, that type of snacking trains your brain to smooth emotions with flavor before you even feel the feeling of hunger. Bottom line, the Snorlax pattern shows how emotional eating becomes a loop. So breaking it starts with slowing down, checking for real hunger, and choosing mindful bites over auto comfort. So, how does emotional eating affect our mental wellness?
I would say when the ice cream man pulls up, it's the best part of my day. The treats make it worth it for me to push myself to walk outside. And that's my exercise for the day.
Hey, what can I get for you today?
Lee, what's going on?
All right.
I need 3 sodas,
3 sodas.
2 bags of hot Funyuns.
2 bags hot for you.
A Nutty Buddy,
All right.
a strawberry shortcake,
All right.
an ice cream sandwich, 2 fudge round pies,
All right.
and Nutty Buddy, a plain Nutty Buddy.
Okay. All right. Give me a minute.
Put your glasses back on.
But seriously, hey, we not here to shame, twin. We not here to make fun. We not here to shame. But put your glasses back on. And if you don't got any, go get you some. Because I don't think you really seeing yourself. You're not seeing the result of emotional eating and what it's doing to your body. Yo, twin, you a G. You a champion. Hey, for my women, you a go-getter. You the chosen one. So why are you dimming your light and why aren't you shining like one? For real. That emotional eating, you're using that as a crutch to really block out your blessings. You got a purpose here. God gave you a purpose. You got a reason why you on this planet. And that emotional eating is being a wall blocking you from your greatness.
So, emotional eating gives quick comfort, but it trains your brain to fix feelings with food. So the urge comes back even stronger, just like a rematch with a gym leader. And after overeating, guilt and shame hits, and your self-esteem drops. You start equating your self-worth with the lack of willpower you have and negative self-talk. That loop is linked to depression, low mood, fatigue, and loss of interest. While sugar does spike, but it crashes, making your mood swings even worse. Anxiety grows too. The fear of eating around others, being judged, constantly body checking, avoiding mirrors, and social withdrawals is the path that you might eventually be on. And that path will cut you off from support. Sleep and energy suffers, focus dips, and activities goes downhill. Each action subconsciously is programming you to get ready for the next binge. For you find happiness within eating instead of life in its fullness. When food becomes the main coping tool, other skills become obsolete, but naming the pattern is the first step towards changing it. So, where's the answer to emotional eating? Well, just ask Oprah.
Well, this friend of mine sent me this delicious ice cream. So I sent him a note to thank him over the holiday, saying thank you for sending ice cream. And he goes, I didn't know you were doing the Weight Watchers thing. Can you still eat ice cream? I said, I can eat anything I want. I cannot eat the whole carton. I eat it slowly, intentionally, and deliberately. And I enjoy every spoonful until I no longer feel that sensation of pleasure.
Yes, fabulous.
Isn't it?
Because when you eat compulsively or emotionally, you're missing the taste of food.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You're doing it to assuage the loneliness or whatever got triggered, but you're doing it for that.
No, you're doing it to fill the hole.
Yes, to fill that hole.
I felt like throughout this video I gave Snorlax a bad rep. And it's a good Pokemon. It's a strong Pokemon. Hey, out of the original 150, bro, Snorlax is the top powerful, most Pokemon in there. So let's flip it, because Snorlax has a lot of positive traits. So this brings us to the Snorlax Method.
So, here are 3 Snorlax powered ways to beat emotional eating. First, rest. Now let's look at it in a more positive light. Rest is essential. Snorlax sleeps to recover. You and I do the same. The problem comes in is when we're not getting better quality sleep and we're staying up late.
Especially when you're dealing with those cravings. Most times they come in at late at night. And hey, it's better to be just going to sleep than out on the street trying to find something sweet. Cause ain't nothing open late at night besides legs and Waffle House.
Second, roadblock. Snorlax always is blocking something. It's always in the way. We can take that and use it as an analogy for creating boundaries for ourselves. We could block autopilot eating. We can set certain rules for when we do eat, such as eating at a table, using smaller plates, and putting the phone down. We could also add a 60-second pause before the first bite. This slows you enough to notice if you're dealing with hunger or an emotion. And finally, the yawn. A move that Snorlax uses to put the opponent's Pokemon asleep in the very next turn. Now, if we look at this through the lens of an analogy, it could mean delaying our cravings. When an urge hits, take a moment, yawn to yourself. Do a couple of breaths, then rate your hunger from a scale of 1 to 10. If anything above 7, then you're dealing with real hunger. Then choose a balanced meal. And if you're dealing with anything below, Engage in a fun activity, another hobby. So, use these moves daily. Sleep on purpose. Eat with boundaries. Pause, then choose the appropriate action. And emotional eating loses its grip of power over you.